Hello again, friends and neighbors. Tesuiji at the desk, getting ready to start off the 2023 season. We are in spring training. We've loaded up our roster. We've got our usual faces in the rotation, including the ongoing growth of Tsubasa Sakakibara, who is looking to build on his breakout season last year. Masaya Kyoyama looks like he's ready to develop into a starter and to deliver on the promise he showed after giving us 1.5 WAR out of the minor league team. We'll see how he fares against the rest of the options here. We may see folks like Hitomi Honda, Thad Ward start to get some starts. Justin Wilson joins us out of the bullpen as a two-way option. I nicknamed him Double Duty because his second position is catcher. And also, intriguingly enough, is Kaoru Higashi, who I nicknamed Niju Gimu, which is Japanese for Double Duty, because he too can play catcher pretty well as a relief option. So I'm eagerly looking forward to seeing how these guys work. But of course, I'm benching them intentionally for the spring training. I don't want them in the DH role. I don't want them actually getting starts, because then I can't have them in the bullpen. So Yuma Tongu is going to get his shot at the first base role. We'll see how he fares there. Worst comes to worst, he can be a first baseman and catcher, and maybe we carry 3 catchers this season, with Sanchez and Wakatsuki as well. Then we've got Kotaro Kurebayashi, who's looking to solidify the DH slot, as well as be a general middle infielder. Now, I'm feeling a little silly because I went out and I signed Eric Gonzalez here, completely forgetting that I had Takao Okuma pretty much in the same spot and pretty much ready to do the same thing, maybe even better. So I've got Gonzalez as an insurance policy in case Okuma flops. In terms of free agents still out on the market, Akira Nakamura is still there. I may offer him a deal if he's still available, but more importantly, I'm saving my shekels for Kodai Senga here, who still hasn't budged from his ridiculous demands, but I still think my salary of 8.1 million, I can eat that. So we're probably not going to play much of spring training. I'm okay with skipping ahead and simming this stuff. What I want to get through is some scouting reports coming in. Yuki Matsui is interested in leaving Tohoku Rakuten, but I wouldn't give up any of these guys except maybe Yu Suzuki, who's just, I mean, he's supposed to be a starter, but he's just not breaking into the rotation. There's also the fact that Matsui is a flyball pitcher, extremely flyball pitcher. And where does he slot in our bullpen? We've already got Suguru Iwazaki, Brooks Krisky, and Justin Wilson as our Bleep U bullpen. Kyoyama injured after the first game. This is why you have pitching depth, everyone. That said, I did have my eye on Seth McGarry here as another option for foreign defender. What am I missing here? I'm missing my Western music. All right, and we got our assistant GM now. Good, good. There we go. So, as usual, I'm going to skip through spring training as quick as I can. We're starting the season on the road at the MetLife Dome before heading home to take on the SoftBank Hawks. And it looks like that will be our day that we retire Ichiro's number finally. Interleague, a regular-sized All-Star break. And then we finish the season in October like we're normally supposed to. So let's get ahead to May 5th. We can start making some cuts. I just hope Kodai Senga comes back to us. Like, that's what I'm more interested in seeing. Is he willing to finally drop his ridiculous demands and come hang out with us? Asamura to the Bay Stars for a year. Also, wow, the Swallows overpaid for Kenta Ishida. What are they thinking? Alcantara to the Fighters for way too much money. It pays to be patient in NPB, I find. Okay. First injury of the season, yay! On up, Sachiya Yamasaki. Katsuki Azuma comes in to fill the role in the rotation. Ooh, 15-inning win. Nicely done, gang. Covering after a rough start. We got down to you in the pinch hits. Oh man, you love to see it. Improvements on the squad so far. Still no word back from Kodai Senga, who is doing the... Why is our starting pitcher leading the league in... Yes! Alright, so let's move that opt-out to after year 3. Let's boost final year of that contract up by a bit. If we get Kodai Senga, we just leap into becoming the best team in the Pacific League. I'm positive of it. Like, we'll erase off this advantage that they're giving the Hawks. They're really liking the Hawks pitching. I mean, they've also still got Kodai Senga with the Hawks instead of with us. So we'll see how that goes. Ginji, day to day. I did not know that about the Polo Grounds. 4-way tie for Pacific League lead. Alright. This is about where I start making my first cuts of the season. Now look at whoever's in the crud category. Tomiyama. Oh my goodness, what happened to Krisky? What the bleep happened to Krisky? I've never seen a drop in ratings like that before. He lost 2 miles per hour on his fastball? Well, it's a good thing we have additional closers in this game. Okay. Krisky, Dixon. Bout. With that demotion, we now have a Foreign player slot. Okay, so the Rockies have made a more lucrative offer now. You know what? I'm okay with letting him go. He'd be great. I don't think he's worth that much money. So, let's see if the Rockies give him that deal. Failing that, let's see if there's any other foreigners we can pick up. Okay, who was the guy I saw? Seth McGarry, right. Let's spend a little money on him. Promote him into the bullpen. Man, what happened with all of our scouting reports? That was weird. Still, you know, I think we recovered well. Looks like Akira Nakamura found another home. Oh, he went back to the Hawks. That's great. That's good for him. So we had him as a rental, and he went back to where he felt he belonged. So, give Miyagi the call-up. What else is going to be cut? Let's send down Higashi, Mori, and Fujimoto. And on the batting side, let's cut down to 3 per position. So, between Ginji, Hongu's having a rough go. I'm willing to give him a little bit more time to figure it out. So, Maki Yamazaki heads down. Second, Buddha's having a good off-season. Zawa goes down. Third, Oshita. Shortstop, Shogibo. Left field, Ryo Nishimura. Center field. Down Winbin Oyama. Hyogo Kobayashi. And in right, Tsubasa Tashiro. I want to make sure our batters are getting plenty of licks in. Love to hear where Yanagita wound up. No! We just lost our stud. This season is officially toast. That absolutely stinks. After a breakout season last year, All-Star and Best 9, Ryo Ota torn rotator cuff. Gone for the season. Well, that's a pretty substantial hole in the roster. I guess Kurabayashi is going to get some playtime at third. Oh, man. Oh, this stinks. Okay. We can recover. Rest of the team seems to be doing okay. Let's see who's going down. Isamu Fukuda may actually make our team as a rookie. I mean, he's bad. His OPS is 1.041. Guy's been slugging this offseason. So yeah, Shungyosai Masuda back into the oven. He's not done yet. First baseman. Yuma, man, you're killing me here. Okuma is going to be the one heading down. We're going to keep Gonzalez, but Shuhei Fukuda may actually start to see more playtime over him. I'll leave that as a toss-up. Third base, Kurabayashi, it's your show. So Yonatoshi Kashiwabara is going to hang in with the big club, barely. Kyoto Kita. Down you go. Junta, down. Let's leave that last slot open. Admittedly, I wasn't expecting Isamu Fukuda to be our DH leading out of this. Oh, interesting. It looks like against lefties, Yoshida has figured out how to play first. Kenda again hanging in there. I had such high hopes for this season. Losing Ryo Ota for a whole season. Oh my goodness gracious, we are in deep caca, friends. And yet we're leading the league in spring training, because of course we are. Pitchers have been doing solid. Yusuke Nomura, who I just gave an extension to. Yu's turned into a decent starter, it looks like. I'm liking that we've suddenly got a bullpen full of, like, firearms at this moment. Give Magari a little bit more time to straighten himself out. Yeah, Yu Suzuki is gonna get down. We only have room for, like, 3 more cuts at this point. Hopefully Matsunaga is able to figure his bleep out, because I need to rely on him. Alright, so who's getting... Hate to say it, but Kenda again is not impressed. I think he goes down. Taishi Ota will get the start, at least for a little bit. Meanwhile, in the minors, we got Yu Suzuki and Hiroto Mori basically ready to make the leap to the big club whenever they get the chance. Man, Krisky just fell off a horse there, didn't he? It's a shame that Kenda again couldn't string it together in spring training. If he does well in the minors, he's probably going to be coming up. So, don't need that there. So Okuma's going to need to play second. Change some horse starts there. Yeah, I like that approach. Okay. So Katsuki Azuma may be like found gold at this point. Kyoyama should be back soon too. Katsumata with 4 dingers already. 5 dingers. He's one of those guys that I'm pretty sure my scout does not quite know how to work with, and as a result writes him off. But Katsumata is kind of slugging the pants off everything. I like that Nishiuda has gotten to the point where he's a defensive sub left. Ginji may have to give way to Shoki Katsumata if he keeps this up. I'm positive his stats are not accurate to what he's actually been delivering us. Justin Wilson is not going to be a two-way player. Okay, final cuts. Hate to do it to Honda. I gotta keep Matsunaga as a lefty, though. That's... okay, but not at that FIP. So... Kenma... that looks like a bullpen I can work with. Yakucho makes it back as a long relief guy. Yudai Adanishi is available out of the pen. Iwazaki as our stud closer. McGarry and Thad Ward. Like, Thad Ward is a starter profile. At some point, he will make it into the rotation. But for now, I'm okay with him being our setup guy. Justin Wilson had himself a great year. Hiroshi Kaino was worth the wait. Yes, please more. Takakibata... he may be quickly down if he can't get his bleep together. See about that. Then, out of the batters, we got one to cut. I think we got to go with Kashiwabara. With the awareness that Eric Gonzalez is on exceedingly thin ice right now and may get booted out of that role by Shuhei Fukuda again. A lot of leaders on this rotation, or in this lineup. A lot of upcoming free agents, so... now let's extend Tomiyama and place him on the secondary. Tachi Yamasaki's already pending free agent. That just doesn't seem like he has a role. And none of these guys, aside from Tominaga, are really burning platform must keep. So of course, once he makes through the lineup, Thad Ward blows the game. 3 straight walks. Ay, 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 buddy. Oh, I recognize this guy. He was part of my Shizuoka Arrows franchise previously. This lineup looks a lot worse without Ryo Ota. It's not like Kotaro Kurabayashi had a good spring either. Can't believe I'm doing this, but down he goes. We're going to see Shoki Katsumata move into that spot. Bit of a downgrade defensively, but... I mean, the guy hit 5 home runs. "21-year-old Kotaro Kurabayashi still can't figure it out." Trying to think if anyone should come up. You know what? He's already on the 40-man. Let's let Maki Yamazaki hop back in. Yeah, I like Fukuda as a defensive sub to take over for Katsumata. Okay, so we've gone through spring training. We won the Pacific League spring training, but we lost our stud third baseman in a freak rotator cuff injury. So there's a lot of slack for everyone else to be picking up. I mean, Kurabayashi is in the top 10. He may have a short stay down on the farm. We'll see how things go. YY on the mound against Kona Takahashi. Let's get to opening day then. Congratulations, Isamu Fukuda. You actually made the 50-man or the Major League roster in your first season. One hell of a start. Interesting. It looks like Yoshida is going to be our starting first baseman instead of Ginji or Maki. In that case, what if I put Katsumata at... the moose right field? I'm going to have some fun trying to get this line up the way I want it. Okay, that looks good. And now, if we bring back... Kurabayashi and Maki Yamazaki. Okay. Let's go with that. Little righty heavy, but we can make do. Man, on paper, this does not look good. Well, that's why they play the games. And we are away and going. Sato swinging and grounding out to first. Kyota grounding out to first. Taishi Ota will ground out to second. Pretty quick 1-2-3 inning. And now it's up to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Base hit into shallow center field. Let's go double play depth. Bring the infield in shallow. Hold the runner at first. Wow! 1-4. Fielder's choice. I'll take it. Alright, so extreme pull to right, so let's shift left. Left. Don't care too much about the runner. That's into the corner. That could be extra bases. Sato's up throwing. 1 run will score. Come on, Yamamoto. Through the drawn and infield, base hit. Now the run will score. Bleh. Come on, YY. There we go. Gonzalez over to first. Yomar Reyes then. DO2.
Strike 3.
First strikeout of the season for Yamamoto. There we go. Mighty Masataka now. Lofts one to center field. Kaneko's there in time. Katsumata now.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. Kurebayashi now. Laces this one into the left field for a 2-out single. Again, our DH is our pitcher, Isamu Fukuda. High fly ball, chasing back Kaneko, but he will be able to get there in time. Two-0 or 2-0 to Takeda. Line into right field. Taishi Oda is there though. Full count. Popped up. Right side, playable. Kurebayashi is there, just in front of the home dugout. Konosaki now on a full count.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. No damage that time. Wonderful play out there by Taishi Ota. Wow, they really got this guy in the field? Instead of Kuriyama? Strange. Ali Sanchez deep to left field. And gone! 1 for 1. Batting 1,000 and slugging 4. That's our captain. Eric Gonzalez on the ground. Nothing doing there. Yuki Sato's going to punch this one to left field. Tying run at first base. Take a couple pitches and see if we can't... Let's let Sato run. Ooh. He's off. He's running. Safe. Yota up the middle. That will go as a sacrifice hit. Taishi Ota now with a chance to tie the game. And he will. Drops in a single into right. Masataka on a full count. Down on strikes. That's tough. But hey, we've tied the game up. Full count from Yamamoto to Genda. We walked him. Go double play depth. Infield shallow. The 1-0. Bunted up the first base side. Katsumata is able to make contact. Let's go deep infield. Shift the infield to the left. Let's nibble around him a little bit. We got an open base. The 1-0 to Yamakawa. Popped up right field. Taishi Ota has plenty of time to walk in. A strong enough arm to keep the runner at second. Oya Mori now. Get him. 2-0. On the ground to Kurabayashi. The second. We walked a couple, but we managed to get out of it. Yamamoto's at 55 pitches through 3 innings. Not good. Great. Also not great. Katsumata so far. It's early. Kurebayashi now. Lazy fly ball to left. Takeda with plenty of time. DHing Fukuda.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. And he had such a good spring, too. May need to rethink this whole DH slot. A pitch around him. 0-2. Fly ball deep to left field. That one's not coming back. Well, and just when we thought we were going to have a quick inning, I just don't know what it is with Yamamoto and giving up gopher balls, man. Thanks. Sanchez now on an 0-2 count.
Strike 3.
And this time he's down on strikes. Eric Gonzalez. Also down. Yuki Sato on a 3-0 count will take his base. Hit and run is on. But no matter, Genda with a fantastic diving stop. For once, Genda's not aboard. Good, good. Go after Kuriyama here. Fly ball into left. Yoshida is there. Popped up in foul territory. Katsumata's there. All right, through 5. It's still 3-2. Line still with a 1-run lead. Quick inning for Yamamoto. Okay, we might ride him a little bit longer. Ota now. The 2-2. Laced down the left field line. Ota 2 for 3 tonight. There's Yoshida now. 3-1. High fly ball. Not deep enough. Takeda's there. Shoki launches this one into left field. Base hit. Runners at first and second now. Let's make Takahashi sweat a little bit. That's good enough. The 2-1. Ball gets away from Mori, and both runners advance. Kona Takahashi's a Gold Glover at pitcher. Infield is in. We're not bunting here. 3-2. Punched into center field or left field, base hit. Kurabayashi ties the game. Corners are in. They're expecting a bunt. We're not going to give him one. Fukuda. Oh my goodness, what an error. How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you. Buffaloes take the lead on an absolute garbage play there. Infield is in to cut down the runner. Outfield is shallow. Wing away. Sanchez through the drawn and infield, base hit. Yeah, go for it. Ah, he was gunned down. Oh well. We tried. Hit parade keeps going, though, and we've chased. Yeah, throw by center field and out. Oof. Still, we're ahead by 2, and we've got Yuki Sato, we've chased Kona Takahashi, and we line it right to the third baseman. But we're in front. The 1-1 to Yamakawa. Fly ball, way gone. Well, there goes our margin for error. Yamamoto's able to get through the 6th at least. 84 pitches. We could probably keep riding him a little bit longer, I think. Here's Kyoto now having a rough start to his season. There we go. That'll be extra bases. Kyoto's going to turn on the afterburners. And he'll pull into second with a leadoff double. Taishi Ota now. A 2-2 hole. Goes the opposite way, down the right field line, base hit, extra bases, and another run will come in to score. The machine gun offense. It works. And it's Masataka, who's having a rough day. Try a hit and run here. 0-2. Down on strikes, but Ota can't proceed past. He's thrown at a third. No 7th inning stretch. Down on strikes. Thank you. Yamamoto that was only his 3rd strikeout? My goodness, he's having a weird day at the plate. 2-2 from YY. Popped up. Center field. Yuki Sato is there. Sosuke Genda now, back to the top of the order. And this will probably be Yamamoto's last time through the lineup. Popped up. That's barely going to get in. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Hold the runner. 1-2. Lined into the right field, base hit. And it gets past Oda. Oh. So much for the gold glove. Okay, let's get someone warmed up. Seth McGarry is going to get warmed. Deep in the outfield. Infield. Pitch around him, hope for the best. Got him! Ooh! That was almost bad. So we will have Hayato Nishiura come in as a defensive substitution. And you know what? Let's do an offensive sub. Let's get Ginji into the game at first. Or at DH. See if he can't get something going here. The 1-2. Punched into left field, but Takeda is there. Ali Sanchez now on a 1-1 count. Lined up the middle, base hit. 2-out base hit, and a good day for the Cat and Ali. Yasuaki Yamasaki coming in relief.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes goes Gonzalez. So, Seth McGarry comes in. And let's get our hands crew out there. Nishiuda in for Yoshida. Left. Outfield deep. On Seth, keep Yamakawa in the yard. Okay, not what I wanted. Let's do weak shift right. 3-0, bases, 4-pitch walk. Let's chat with McGarry here. Buddy, you got to do better than that. If left. Two from McGarry. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Pinch hitter now, Manaya Nishikawa. Full hitter, so let's go weak shift right. Outfield. The 2-2 to Manaya, down on strikes. McGarry's recovered nicely. Let's get our closer, Iwazaki, warmed up. Just in case. Infield shallow. First pitch swing. Fly ball, but Sato's tracking it, and he's got it. 6-4 Buffaloes.
Strike 3.
Sato down on strikes. Kyoto now on an 0-1 hole. Lined right to the first baseman, Yamakawa. Taishi Ota with that RBI double so far, holding up as the winning runs. Suguru Iwazaki comes in to close this one out. And the first pitch, and a 1-0 count is lined up the middle for a base hit. Pinch hitter now for Genda Ryusei Sato. Pull hitter with some pop, so shift around the defense. Hold that runner. 2-1 popped up. Nishiura is able to get there in plenty of time. 1 down. Go double play depth. Field shallow. The 1-2 to Kuriyama. Lined into the gap for a base hit. Sato's up throwing though, so the runner will not advance. And it's always an adventure with these guys. No balls over heads, please. Pitch around him, see if he strikes out. The 0-2.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got the open base. Let's pitch around him. Full count. Bases loaded now for Tomoya Mori. Nowhere to put him. Full count. Oh! Bases loaded, walk. Two 2-1. Base hit, tie game. Is that going to be a walk-off? That's a walk-off. That sucks. I knew this season was going to be bad. As soon as Ota got injured, I knew this was going to happen. So we're going to give Katsumata a bit of a break. Let's let Ginji take over at first again. Interesting choice to go with Yamato Hirano as our DH. What if we put Yoshida there? Okay, that I can get behind. Get the hands crew out early instead of late. Let's do some quick updates of our game strategy based on people's updated speeds and things. Yeah, I want Yuki Sato running on just about everything. Ota, Sai, and Glum. Shuhei. I said it's completely forgotten what my settings were for the guy. Solace. Let's let him run a bit. Yamato Hirano seems to have learned how to steal. He's gonna be a speedy boy. Got Katsumata, who firmly does not know how to run. Bayashi. Did not expect Yuma Mune to actually make the lineup, but yes, he did. Might see him a couple times. Yuta is our resident speedster. Shiota still has some semblance of a running game. Ali Sanchez decidedly does not. Hoping Shitakata can turn it around. I had expectations for the guy. Can't bunt to save his life though. Yota. Finally, Wakatsuki. There. All right, so let's play a little bit longer. We've got some time. We picked up a win in spite of another bullpen issue. Adanishi now having a rough go, but Tajima turning in a good game. Are we at least going to be able to escape with a series win? Nope. Kakibata continuing his rough go. Yoshida's a usual slow starter, so I'm not too fussed about where he's at. Koyama may get his call up to the big sooner than later. We'll see. Actually, Gen's looking really good, so, then again, so is Taishi Ota. Let's play at home, and hopefully we'll get a home run, because I do have some, a little secret that I've added to the game. So Sato, Nishiura, Ota, Yoshida, Kurabayashi, Ginji, Gonzalez, Wakatsuki instead of Sanchez today, Kyoda. And former signing of ours, Andretti Cordero, gets their start at first, of course. Bring the infield in a bit. Nishikawa is not exactly known for his pop. Good play by Ginji there. Yoshuto. Pitch around him a bit. Kurabayashi, come on! Got him in time. Whew. Close play. And the guy I don't want to be facing right now, Yuki Yanagita, but then again, the bases are full, or empty, so... deep outfield. Infield. Pray. 1-2. On the ground, Kyoto's there. In time. Okay, so good start for Katsuki Azuma then.
Strike 3.
Oof. Strike 3 looking. Here's Nishiura. And a 1-2 hole. Rolled on the ground. Mami is there. Taishi Ota, the 1-1. Rocketed down the left field line for a base hit. I can't bench Taishi when he's playing like this. I'm sorry. Yoshida, slow roller on the ground. He will beat it out. Bennett first and second with 2 down now for Kurebayashi. 2-1. Lifted into right field. That will drop for a base hit. And Ota is home. 1 run will score. There's Ginji now on a 2-2 count.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. But hey, we got a lead. Mel Rojas Jr. Pretty gaudy batting average so far. Full count. Rocketed into left field, but Nishiura is there. That's why you have Hayato. Pitch around Cordero a bit. 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Double play depth. And field where it is. 2-2. High fly ball deep to center field, but that will drop. Sato is going to pick it up and will hold the runners at second and third. Nagimachi with a stand-up double. Toshiro Miyazaki, who joined the team in last offseason and was injured. Let's bring the infield in to try and cut down. Run. Shallow. Pitch around him, see if he swings through something. Through the drawn-in infield for a base hit. Only 1 run will score. Go double play depth. Shallow infield again. First pitch swinging into right field for a base hit, and the Hawks have taken the lead. Let's just skip the half inning. Okay, so they got another run. Gonzalez up the middle for a base hit to lead off the bottom of the second. Gonzalez for speed. We're not running on Kai. We are never running on Takuya Kai. He's just too good behind the dish. Yoda now, the 1-1. Rocket shot into right field, but right there for Yanagi Machi. Sato now through the left side for a base hit. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Here's Nishiuda down in an 0-2 hole. Through the right side for a base hit. And Gonzalez is home. We're within 1 now. Taishi Ota, full count. Called strike 3. Ay, ay, ay. But 3-2. Deep. Deep. Pray. And he... What the... What was that bunt? I'll take it. It's an out. No strikeouts yet for Azuma, which is a little... There we go. First strikeout of the game. First pitch swing, Andretti Cordero popped up behind second base. Gonzalez calls for it, and he makes the play. Come on, Macho, could use you here. Fly ball, center field. Yanagita is there. Do I plunk Yanagita? Not that evil. Little duck snort single for Kurebayashi. How's he on the running game? Oh. This temptation. Inji's just going to hit into a double play instead. Okay. 7 hits, but only 2 runs. Sometimes the machine gun misfires, folks.
Strike 3.
Good work there by Azuma. Little number. Azuma's there. But Miyazaki with a infield single. Yuck. Let's go double play depth. In the infield a little bit. A 1-2 to Imamiya. On the ground, Gonzalez. 4-6-3 double play. Nice little twin killing there. Eric Gonzalez now. Fly ball, center field. Yanagita is there. Here's Wakatsuki. Full count from Higashihama. On the ground, deep in the hole for Shuto, but he's able to make the play. I'm beginning to realize that maybe we should have put Katsumata in at first. Ginji might finally be cooked. Top of the 5th now for the Hawks. Kurebayashi, great throw from third. Full count to Nishikawa. Through the left side for a base hit. Nishikawa's speedy, so go double play depth. Shallow infield, hold the runner. Full count.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss for Shuto. Infield, outfield, Prey. Through for a base hit. Close play at third, though. Pitch around him. We have a free base. Maybe Rojas will swing through something.
Strike 3.
There we go. Hawk's still ahead 3-2, but we got the top of the order now. Sato down on strikes. Nishiuda to the third baseman Miyazaki. Taishi Ota now, the 2-2. Man, I miss Ryo Ota.
Strike 3.
Okay, looks like I need to start getting someone warmed up. A little bit. Left. Left. Pitch to him. Full count to Cordero. Inside ball 4. Play depth. Bunt. Terrible bunt. We get the lead runner. Good play there by Azuma. Thad Ward's going to come in, or get warmed up. Double play depth, pitch around him because he doesn't have the best eye. And he's going to shoot this one into shallow right. Try to keep it from getting worse. The 0-1 to Imamiya. Rocket into left field, base hit. Nishiuda's there and up throwing. Base is loaded now for Takuya Kai. Infield in. Outfield shallow. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Free 1 from Nishikawa. Into right field, base hit. 2 runs will score. Bleh. Yoshida just keeps hitting balls directly into the dirt. I am this close to firing my scout. I don't know. Okay, Ginji, base hit up the middle. Get behind that. Gonzalez past Shuto at second. No, we are not running. Come on, Wakatsuki. Fly ball, center field. Oh, that looked like it bounced. Thad Ward to Yanagita. Down on strikes. Rojas will shift around and bat from the left side against Thad Ward. Full count to him. Fly ball, right field, playable. Ota is there. So 0-1. Fly ball, center field. Sato is there. Kyoto trying to get something going in the bottom of the 7th. Sato drops this. Yanagita again! He's just so good. All right, Justin Wilson coming in now to deal with the 6, 7, 8 guys. Lead off walk, not optimal. Two one, long bunt. But we are able to get the out. Let's get the corners in. Predicting another bunt here from Imamiya. Shallow and 3-1. Fly ball. Tracking back is Ota. There with plenty of time. Runner does not advance. Kuyakai now. Past Kyoto for a base hit. And there's another RBI. That's all they get, though. Let's give Makoto Kenma some work. Oop. I'll take an error. Thank you very much. Yoshida finally gets a proper base hit. I will take that. Runners at the corners now. See if we can avoid the double play and score a run here. Kurabayashi up the middle base hit. Yoshida's going to stretch first to third. 6-3 now. Ginji lines this one to right field, but... Ooh. Couldn't advance the runners. Gonzalez, stay out of this.
Strike 3.
Bah. All right, 6-3. We got a chance. Bust out all the pinch hitters in the bottom half of the ninth. Kenma on the mound now. Down on strikes. The 1-0 to Yanagita. Up the middle. Good throw by Kyoda. The 0-1 to Rojas. On the ground, Ginji is there with plenty of time. Okay, then. So we're going to pull out some pinch hitters. Start with Shoki Katsumata. On the ground, Cordero is there. Kyoda is going to get subbed out for Yuhei Fukuda. That's going to be rolled on the ground. Sato's going to swing away here. Down to our last out. Base hit. Hayato Nishiuda. Fly ball right field. That will fall in. Taishi, are you going to do something here? The 1-2.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Well, we had a chance. It's still way too early in this season to make anything of it. What I know is this. I desperately miss Ryo Ota in this team. I get the feeling we could be here a while. But we got the win. Yuma Mune with a walk-off, or with a near walk-off against Carter Stewart. I'll take it. YY on the mound to finish the series. Can we come up with a win? Yes, we do. In walk-off fashion, Katsuya Shidakata. But Nishiura is off to a rocket start so far this season. I can get behind that. Iwazaki is not looking so good. Naturally, this happens as soon as I give him the big contract. Where did... Hold on a moment. Where the dickens did Kodai Senga end up? Did he sign with the Rockies? Not like I got an update on him. Yeah, he went to the Rockies. They gave him... Oh my goodness. And he got rimrocked in his first start. Ha! You're a problem now, and thankfully... And that's why the Hawks have been stinking. Whoa! Who gave up all those runs? And Taishi's cooling off a bit, but still looks like he's able to provide some offense. I think at this point, we got to make some moves. So Kyoyama is just about ready to come up. Let's bring Kendai Gen back. Goto's having a rough go. Yeah, well, let's try this. So Kutabayashi at second. I don't really like that move, but We'll see how that works. So we're taking a hit on defense, but that should help out the offense, which is, as usual, dead last. We only have 3 home runs. Sanchez and Mune each have 1. This team misses Rio Ota. As usual, we're parked around 700, or around 500. Hendai again is off to a good start to his career. Love it. Oh, Genji, you're killing me. And it's not like Katsumata's doing any better, so let's move, try Yoshida out at first now. That looks like that looks more like it. Alright, got ourselves a bit of a win streak going. All these one-run wins, man. Like, we are going by the skin of our teeth. That's it. Iwazaki starting to clamp it down again. Good to see. Yoshida's heating back up again. Walk off in that one. So, I mean, like, stuff's working at times. Yanagita out for 6 to 7 weeks. You love to hate to see it. So I guess Gen just had a bad preseason or bad spring training. Koyama looks like he's ready to climb back into this one. So, who's going down? Adanishi's having a rough time, so he can figure it out on the farm. Koyama moves up and into the rotation. Neither of Genji or Katsumata are really impressing at the moment, so that's why Macho's at first. I forgot I still had Fukuda nailed to the bench. Yeah, let's get him in at second. Yuma's been doing well, so he's gonna start showing up more frequently. Yeah, let's get to the end of the month and see where we sit. And we'll start next session at the start of the month. we only allowed 1 run against the Hawks in a 3-game set. Let's get this. (14-10). Half a game back of the fighters. 2 of the ERA leaders. Nishiuda burning up the base paths.
If only we had Ryo Ota.
I'll say this, if we make the postseason, he's going to be a great addition back. Ota, you're good. You're not 2.6 million good. Yuma's really kicking it up so far. Where was this? He may not be best at, like, 3rd, but... And Taishi Ota has dropped off a cliff. So let's change this around. Or start Ganon right. And both Kyoto and Gonzalez have been subpar. How's Tongu doing? Noyama is off to a good start so far this season. Takayasu booted out of the rotation? Oh yeah, he hasn't been doing hot. Heck, even Wakatsuki's having a decent season. Let's let Gen move out of the force start. We got a interesting platoon between Mune and Kurabayashi. Okay, I can get behind that. So you know what? In spite of the rough start, in spite of losing Ryo Ota, possibly until the postseason, could be doing a lot worse. I think that'll about wrap this one up. Thank you for tagging along. Be sure to follow so you get notified when I'm back streaming again, and hopefully we can keep these good vibes rolling. I'll check in again on the weekend. Firage, take us out.